What is up, everybody? Keith, aka Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry. Sorry for missing out on yesterday. Best buddy got married on Saturday. Shout out to Steve. So happy for you guys. So just did not get a chance to do it. I was hoping to have it done before the wedding. Draftkings didn't release salaries, so hey, that's his life. But doing a quick preview tonight. Just got off the flight, so this is not going to last long. We're just going to jump right into it, right into the games, salaries, all that good stuff. I don't even have Draftkings up. I know the salaries. I'll give you core. So just a quick reminder: like, subscribe, comment. All really helps. Let's jump into it. I'm not joking. I want to be 10 minutes and out of here. So all right, let's go over the first game, which is Croatia at Spain. Spain's solid favorite. This should be a low total. Yep, right around 2, just like the whole tournament. So we're going to focus floor. And now I think one of the biggest things that'll be really interesting what people do is, are people going to play Luka Modric? For me, I am not on Luka Modric here. I can totally see why you would be. Set piece taker for, one of the few Monopoly set piece takers we do have. Actually, we have a couple on the slate, but, you only have 2 game slate. That means, at most, there's 4 Monopoly set piece takers. If you split them all, it's 8. You've got a few that are not done. So Luka Modric definitely in the player pool, definitely in consideration for cash. But what do we know about Spain? Possession-based system. Croatia tries to be possession-based too. They will not do it as well as Spain. So I think we could very easily see 60 to 65% possession for Spain. We've also seen Luka Modric from a floor perspective, not show a ton of corner upside or anything like that. Additionally, Perisic, who has been by far their best attacker, is missing. So all of this is pushing me very, very much not on to Croatia. I could see using a fullback for some value. Brozovic, I could actually see this be a game that he is really, really critical in the midfield, as is Kovacic. But none of these are guys that you absolutely want to target. The only cash consideration for me would be Luka Modric, and I even think I'm struggling to get there. So Croatia, they're a GPP team. Spain, however, Koke is going to be in the core, sub 6,000. We've seen him on a Monopoly set pieces. He's not playing 90 minutes, but at sub 6,000, to get 70 to 75 minutes of a Monopoly of set pieces is huge. Now, I say Monopoly, Pablo Sarabia did end up taking. I do think this has to be the Spain lineup, considering how good they were last game. We saw Moreno get out on the wing, Sarabia come in, and just the attack looked completely different. Now, much easier competition, but that said, I think they go with the hot hand, so I very much agree with this lineup. Azpilicueta, Alba, both fine. I think Pedri is weirdly interesting, only because he's sub 4,000. Enrique has shown no desire to sub him. Now, he has no shots this tournament, which is kind of surprising, but we know that he oozes with talent. He does get a little bit more attacking. He'll kind of come up as Spain's on the offensive. He'll kind of take this post right here. Then depending on the wing, if Alba decides to make a run, he'll, move back. But he's in an okay position that, a pass could result in a shot or the shot could result in a goal. Before you know it, at 3,900, you get an assist, boom. So Pedri's, not crazy. If I would really like that to be Rodri. I think he's on 3,500. Busquets is 42. They're fine. Look, Spain to me, I'm going to be more on France, but I think Spain is just really interesting because if you just look at the expected goals, Spain was overdue for that offensive output last game. I'm actually a little upset that I got so into Germany, but Spain is due, and they're making a lot of chances. Their issue is they don't have the best finishers, but you get chances and goals can come. Croatia has not been defensively stout by any means, so I think you go crazier. So your best plays: Sarabia, Moreno, Koke, fullbacks, and then last man in Pedri. I can totally see that. All right, France and Switzerland. Antoine Griezmann. All right, let's just real quickly. Minus 167. This is going to be another 2 total. So Antoine Griezmann, lock of the slate, forward eligible, Monopoly of set pieces. I think in a lot of ways, the slate's going to come down to the second forward. Do you play Mbappe? Do you play Benzema? Or do you play Moreno? I guess technically Morata, but do you play Moreno? That'll end up deciding the slate. But your best plays from France are the 3 attackers. Griezmann in the core. Mbappe, I think, will be the most popular player besides Griezmann on the slate. Just so much name recognition. Benzema coming in a little bit less owned. Finally coming into form for France. You know, obviously one of the best strikers in the world, so France is loaded. I would have loved to see Pogba at like 4,500. I've been really interested. I think he's really tough at 6K, but you know, a good player nonetheless. Conte, Rabiot for value, sure. Lucas Fernandez and Benjamin Pavard, I'm sure they'll get a little bit of ownership. Just keep in mind, both of those guys are more natural center backs. Pavard, even for Bayern, is playing out of position. He's a natural center back. They're okay as fullbacks, but don't expect either of them without a goal or assist to be getting you double digits. For the Swiss sides, look, France is not a possession-based team, unlike Spain. So even though you see Switzerland at plus 550, I don't think that you should right away just cross them off. Especially if France gets a goal early on, they will sit back and play in the counter, which could mean a lot of DFS goodness for Switzerland. So I do like Switzerland. I like Shaqiri. If Zuber is not in and Ricardo is playing wingback, I really like Ricardo. I think it's a little bit tougher in the back three. He'll still take some set pieces. So Shaqiri and Ricardo Rodriguez are a split. For the last few years, Ricardo's been on PKs. You know, he missed one versus USA, so that'll be interesting. But, you know, I think Ricardo and Shaqiri are the best cash options. Zuber, Widmer are fine. I wish that was Mbabu, but, you know, I guess it'll be Widmer. Embolo, Seferovic are GPP only. Both need goals to make it. And, yeah, that kind of does the slate. Like, I don't have much more to say. So your core is Griezmann. It is Koke. And then, you know, at fullback, I think I want Alba. I think Jordi Alba is the best. If you wanted to play Azpilicueta, I could not blame you. Let's just say this. My third core would be at defender playing either Alba, Azpilicueta, or Ricardo Rodriguez. And then the decision of the slate being at second forward. Do you play Mbappe? Do you play Benzema? Do you play Moreno? I think those are the other three top options. I wish you all luck in those decisions. Just a quick reminder, like, subscribe, comment, all really helps. I will be back tomorrow for a little bit longer, a little more in depth than tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. With that, I'll say, see you.